Hey everyone, I wanted to show you this tip that I have for attaching buttons to garments. And this works for buttons that don't need really a thread shank. So I'm doing this on a button-up shirt. So make sure that you have your manual handy for the exact steps. But if you have a foot for your machine that looks like this is to sew on buttons with your sewing machine. So for my particular machine, I have to change the presser foot. Okay, presser foot is in place. And then this is a little throat plate cover to cover up the feed dogs. So how mine works is there's this little groove here. So I slide out the bobbin cover, and these snap into these holes and I close it. Just like that. Turn on my machine. And the next thing I want to do is I want to get the bobbin thread through the hole in the throat plate cover. There we go. I'm going to move my needle position to the left. That's, again, this is for this particular machine. Every machine is going to be different. Here's my button. So this is a 4-hole button. Where the heck did it go? So I guess I could do it on an angle and do an X, but I'm just going to go across the top and across, side to side, not an X pattern. So I have marked on my shirt where my buttons, or I should say, I marked on the placket where the button should go based on the buttonholes. And so I'm going to center the button, get this underneath. Let me see if I can get this a little bit closer. Okay. And you position it, and then the presser foot is going to hold it in place. So sometimes it's easier to get the fabric underneath first. Get the button. You almost wish you had 3 hands here. And so since the needle's in the leftmost position, when I do a zigzag stitch, it will be the furthest over. And then I'm going to move the zigzag stitch selector. So on my machine, it looks like that, to where it's going almost all the way over to the farthest, because I want it to go center of hole to center of hole. So I'll take, and see, that's too far. Nope. So I need to reposition this. I should have checked this first hole first. Okay, center of hole. Oh, almost, so it's right there. Okay. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I tend to overstitch it. 7, 8. Bring it back to that leftmost position, and then do a few stitches to secure it. So now that the first one is in, moving to the second one, and maybe let me see if I can get you a little closer to see this. Nope. So I didn't quite position this well. A little too far over. There we go. And I'm going to secure it. So it takes a little bit of finagling, but it is all done. And, sometimes sewing on one button is fine, but I have almost 10 buttons on this shirt to attach. Plus I have another project I have to attach buttons on. So it just makes it go by faster to do it by the machine. Give it a try. If you have some spare, this is a great way to use some spare buttons. If you have just some scrap fabric and some spare buttons, test it out. Let me know what you think. Talk to you later. Bye.